Hello, friends, and welcome to Sales Funnel Tuesday. I'm your host, Kerry, Knoll, and thank you so much for tuning into today's episode, ClickFunnels 2.0 Style Guide Walkthrough for August 2022. If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button and bell notification. And if you like this video and get some good value out of it, please hit the like or thumbs up as well, whether you're watching this on YouTube, LinkedIn, or over on Facebook. And as always, feel free to share this with anyone who might benefit from it or find it of interest. I greatly appreciate that. And if you have any questions or concerns, please leave me a comment. I'll do my best to answer them in a timely manner. And if you don't have any questions or comments, I would love to hear from you anyway. So even if you just want to say hi, head on over to my screen here. This is the dashboard for ClickFunnels 2.0. If you've been watching any of my previous ClickFunnels 2.0 videos, you're probably familiar with it by now. And what we want to talk about here is style guides, right? Which is old school CSS style sheets, essentially, which is very, very cool functionality that ClickFunnels 1.0 does not have. But of course, you can utilize style sheets indirectly in some ways within ClickFunnels 1.0. But I'm not going to cover that here in this particular video. Instead, I'm going to show you what 2.0 has in store for you. So normally you would think you might go to Sites and Funnels and think, okay, if I click into Sites and Funnels, I should be able to get to the style guides or style sheets, but I cannot from here. Although you can click in here under this overview and click these three dots and go to Edit Style Guide right here. But the other option is to click on Settings. And then under Settings, we have Styles. And under Styles, we can see all the styles we potentially have. We can add as many styles as we really want. And in this case, there's just one system theme style that was created when this account was developed, so to speak. So we have custom designs, we can clone the style, and then we can edit it. If we click on edit, it basically just allows us to change the name of it right here. So you can edit style details, and that's about it for now. I don't know if they're going to be adding other functionality to it or not. This preview post does not work. It currently is not enabled. It does not do anything. So we'll get out of here. And then the one place we can go is customize design. So we'll click on this. It loads up the editor, right? The new ClickFunnels 2.0 editor. And from here, we have a couple quick options here on the top right. We have desktop view and we have mobile view. So it shrinks down the screen or expands to kind of give you an idea of what it might look like on mobile. And then it's real simplistic. Instead of having to code anything, everything is basically set up here for you just to select. So with fonts, we come in here, we can say base font size is 18 point. We can make this more or less, just totally up to you. You can see the real-time effects on the right. We can change the headline from Railway to another font if we want to. We can change the weight of it from black to regular or bold or whatever we want it to be. Letter spacing we could change if we want to. Line height, the size. I mean, there's tons and tons of options here, which makes it fully robust and completely flexible, almost as good, if not better, than being able to hand code this yourself with CSS coding abilities. Now, I have that. I don't know if you do, but most people don't. So this is very, very helpful when you don't have those skill sets. Okay, so this is here. You can edit any of this in here, and that's just for this particular font setting for the headline. You can make all those adjustments there as well. And if we come down further, we have content, and we can change out any of those same features or to each one of these fonts, right? For each one of these, sorry, not fonts, but each one of these font types, let's call it, headline, subheadline, or content, right? Automatically scale it and handle my font sizes for smaller screens. We can have that on or off, totally up to you. Let me go back here and bring this back up. And then if we discard here, we can come back to fonts, and we have colors. Same thing applies. We can choose any of our theme colors. It kind of gives you an idea on the right-hand side of where those theme colors might end up being. So that's very, very helpful. So you can auto-generate, which is really, really cool. You have the light background, so you can change out the base, the overlay, text, headline, subheadline, content, decoration, link, icon, bullets. So you can, pick a different color for every one of these options. With that's lightest background. Light background would look like this, and then we have colored background, which has slightly different colors in different spots, and around the darkest background. Okay, so you can see all these different spots here, and this is the darkest down here. This is dark, this is colored, this is light, lightest. So you can see it's all labeled very easily for your view so you can see exactly what this stuff looks like in real time. And then we can click on this auto generate, like I said, and this is what it did when I clicked auto generate, right? If I click it again, what does it do? Same thing, I guess. It doesn't really have many functionalities yet, but I believe in the future it will probably grab a whole bunch of different color palettes and allow you to just randomly select one that and when you click the auto generate, and it will just automatically set that up for you, which I think is really, really cool. All right, so then we move on to shadowing. Same thing, we have style 1, style 2, style 3, and so we can set the styles up here for it on however we want. We can add more blur to the shadow or less blur to the shadow. We can add more spread like this, as you see here, or less. It's pretty cool. We can do inset instead of outset, so that's an inset shadow versus an outset shadow. And then we can 2, style 3. We can manipulate 3 different theme styles here for shadows, which is cool. And then under border, we have the same thing. We have 3 different styles, and we have border styles. So we have border style 1, border style 2, and border style 3. Well, border style 2, we can make it dashed, and then border style 3 can make it even bigger dashes, or tighter dashes, I should say, dots versus dashes. And we can change the color. We can change the stroke size. So we could make that one that size. We can make this one this size, and then the first one could just be a thin pencil line like it is, and we can change the colors on each of these as well. Okay, and then finally with buttons, same thing. We have 3 different style options here. We have button style 1, button style 2, button style 3. You can see what the default looks like right now with them, and you can go in here and you can manipulate each one of these as you see, and there's all sorts of things we can do with it. We can do background color, primary text style, right, the font itself, the weight, the font size, the mobile font size, the letter spacing, line height, color, text casing, decoration, right? We have primary text shadow, so we could turn that on if we want to and then manipulate those settings, or turn it off. We have subtext style here. We have button font, and we have weight again. We have font size, mobile, letter spacing, line height, color, text casing, decoration again. Subtext shadowing if we want to add it. If we don't want to add it, we turn it off. Border, if we want to add a border, there's a border on the button one. Turn it off. Corners, right now we can have square or round. Totally up to you. And we can also add any shadows as well. So there you have it. I mean, it's pretty much as flexible and as powerful as you possibly need for any type of website going forward, specifically with anything you're going to do inside of ClickFunnels. And in ClickFunnels 2.0, it just added another level of awesomeness that is going to take ClickFunnels 2.0 way ahead of its comp. So there you go. So I just want to share that with you. Again, I just want to show you exactly how the style guides worked inside of ClickFunnels 2.0 currently. Again, these things could change by the time this launches in October, but I did want to run you through some of the settings. So in case you were wondering what you can do with it as far as CSS style guides are concerned, this is what you can do with it. All right, appreciate you for showing up as always. And if you are watching us on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button and bell notification. And if you did like this video, get some good value of it, please hit the like or thumbs up as well. And if you're watching this on YouTube, LinkedIn, or on Facebook, and as always, please feel free to share this with anyone who might benefit from it or find it of interest. I'd greatly appreciate it. If you have any questions or concerns about anything I've shown you here today, comment. I'll do my best to answer it for you. In the meantime, if you don't have any questions or comments, I would love to hear from you. So if you just would like to chime in and say hi, I'd appreciate it. All right, I hope you have a great one. We'll see you right back here again real soon. Take care.